So when I started, I tried to figure out what does the customer want. I've created a, a, a minimum viable product. So it's to have a coffee and get it out in the market and ask feedback. Use your personality to build rapport with your consumer. They will then tell you, listen, this is not right. Change this, do this. Then you take that advice, you build and you measure it, you learn from it, and you put on the next product. That way you stay innovative and get a good product which your consumer would appreciate.
And if you're anything like me, I want the product to be perfect before I put it out there. What you're advising is, listen, get it out there. It's never going to be perfect. Get feedback as quickly as you possibly can. Review it as often as you have to in order to improve it. Yeah. But that way you stay focused, because you have to almost get yourself in hands-on, like yourself, hands-on, to understand exactly what the customer is wanting, because you need to make those final adjustments, or the finest adjustments, in order to enhance the product. Now, the interesting thing is the why, and I'm sure there's been a couple of mornings where you've asked yourself, like we all do, why on earth am I doing this? So the trick question for you is the reason why you got involved into this. What is the thing that actually gives you the kick?
I think the biggest thing is it's mine. I'm doing it for myself and for my family. There's always a saying, you can build a business and you can give it to your children if you're privileged or if you survive. Where if you are an employee, you can't pass that employeementship to your children. So the biggest satisfaction, I'd say, is you're doing it for yourself. It's your risks. It's not easy, but it's definitely worth every worry. There's a lot of challenges, but if you can work through them, by all means.
And we've spoken about adversity intelligence in a previous podcast. So obviously going through this entrepreneurial process actually builds that ability to become more and more resilient. So the more hard times you've gone through, the stronger you get, and the challenges will always be there. It actually brings you to become more astute in handling these challenges and making sure that you overcome them. Now, we will put some slides on for the viewers out there to look at the coffee shop and some of the products that we have. But you've recently introduced something new. I had the privilege of enjoying one of those cinnamon buns. Show us what you have. I want to see. So, and I'm sure the viewers also want to see.
And that's also the thing when you try to innovate new products you give to your customer. That's the learning phase. If you have a product, you give it out, so you're not making any profit, but the feedback that you get from that, you can definitely build out. So with a complement of a coffee, people tend to if I can say that, a business can get started on a inconvenience. So if there's a hassle, there's a business. So coming up winter, it's always challenging, but coming up winter, cinnamon rolls. I don't know if you ever walk into a mall and there's a cinnamon bun trademark business. That smell you can't resist. So they also have a very good business model, which made me realize that everyone that smells a cinnamon roll, you can't resist. You have to have it. It's nice to have, but it's a hassle to bake because you have to make the dough, you have to let it rise, roll it. It's a big hassle. So it created the opportunity to think of a product where I take the hassle. I create the cinnamon roll, pre-rolled, pre-frozen, so you can take it out, let it defrost, rise and put it in the oven.
Fantastic.
So you have absolutely no hassle. You put it in your tray, put it in the oven. You can have different sizes. It's really just to open and bake. So this is the new business I'm looking into. It's a cinnamon roll, pre-frozen cinnamon rolls for the winter. So you can buy them frozen and bake it at home.
Fantastic.
This is really just to look into the different venture of a business, because what I'm doing now is a retail direct to consumer, so it's a business to consumer. With the cinnamon rolls, it's called Cinnawinks. This is more business to business. So if I look into the supply chain into other coffee shops, so I can use this product as a venue into a different coffee shop.
Amazing.
So
and you've got different sizes. There's 6, 2, and 1.
yeah,
And in delivering, as you said, in delivering this to other coffee shops, people who are interested can make contact with you. We'll put your contact details on there if they're interested. This is by no means a marketing podcast. It's just, I find it very interesting. I've had one of these with ice cream on it, guys, and it's superb. I've got that weakness, to taste good things, but it's really something to die for. Very, very nice. So I wish you luck with this.
Thank you.
I know it's going to be a success. It's well packaged. You can see that the concept is good. I'm sure it's going to bring you much success, and I want to bless you with that. That it does bring you great success, and hopefully some of our viewers are interested in making business out of this. So let's share it.
It will also hopefully give the restaurant or the coffee or the cafe another venture into their business, because they don't have to carry any risks like I do with the gelato. They can do with the cinnamon rolls, where they don't have to have the hassle, but it's an extra product they can offer their customers.
Correct, and they don't have to reinvent the wheel like you've done with the ice cream, but just shows that there's continuous learning and understanding, and I can see you're very excited about this. So
Yes.
I'm happy that you've brought us a new product, and may there be many more.